Hello guys, today I'm going to be going through a package that I got from my friend Diecast Car Guru on Instagram. Here's his account. For those on Instagram, you can check it out. He's got a very strong green light collection there. So, I always appreciate it when he helps me find stuff that I need, and I try to help him back. Stores have been very bad, so both of us have had not much luck. But this is some of the stuff that he sent, and I'll be looking at it, and his package is probably going to go out sometime this week. I finally got the last vehicle for it, which is a Sun Toys Toyota Sienna, and if you guys know that model, it is very hard to find and very expensive. So I found it from another seller, which I'll be mentioning later this week, for 50 cents. So I had to grab it, and at the time I didn't know he needed one, and he asked me, and I said, yeah, I did grab it. And I have about 3 of them right now, so I didn't need it. I'm just like, oh, 50 cents is a good deal. I'm going to grab it just in case someone needs it. And he did, so yeah, I'll give it to him. But yeah, let's go through and look at what he sent. Boom, starting strong with the Motormax High Ace. He actually is the one who sent me my other one, and he must have been getting rid of his for some reason. I don't know. Why would you want to get rid of the High Ace? So, got 2 of the Motormax High Aces now. Maybe I can wheel swap one. I don't know. They are kind of rare. I don't know if I want to drill it. I don't know if I could bring myself to drill it. But hey, I got the 2 of them if he ever wants one back. I think he detailed it. I can't tell if the taillights are like painted or if those are original. Same with the marker lights. I know the bumper's painted. So now I got the other Motormax High Ace that I can actually, maybe I can keep one up here for comparison reasons, because I always forget to bring the other one up from downstairs with the other Motormax vehicles. Speaking of other Motormax vehicles, this casting has been one that's eluded me for a long time. This is the, it's an RX7. Is it the Spirit R? Is that what they call it? I always like these because they have the indent for the license plate up front here. I think it looks pretty cool. It's got the front splitter and this very nice blue color. I believe he painted the taillights on this one because it's kind of like a flat color rather than gloss like the turn signals. Or that could have been how it came, I don't know. The badging is quite big on there, but it's a very nice model. Just the base makes it sound cheap, but yeah. Motormax has their own quality, and you know, their castings are great. But some of the plastic they use is kind of cheap. And especially with some of the rarer castings like the Lexus LS, that cheap plastic kind of like it doesn't feel like something that should be like $20. Well, I mean, of course, they weren't sold $20 back when they were producing vehicles. Do they still produce vehicles anymore? I don't even know. But here is the Mysto Chevy Blazer, and if you're like, oh, I've never seen Mysto Chevy Blazer before, that's because this is a new model for 2022. Mysto is still, Mysto, however you say it, they're still posting some new vehicles. 1979 Chevy K5 Blazer, used under license. So they still do new vehicles periodically. This is the second new model I have from 2021. The first one's this very nice BMW M3, dang it. I will be doing like a video showing all the new models, A, once I get them, and B, once they're wheel swapped, because I don't care for Mysto wheels. And, you know, of course, if you remember, I still have to finish the ones from last year. This was a Mysto, if you believe it or not. Jeep Gladiator. Looking good. So yeah, this Blazer is very nice and it's really heavy. It's all metal. Like even the roof, the body, the base is plastic of course, but you know, this is very nice quality. I like the white trim all the way around. I believe he painted the headlights and tail light, or the headlights and markers on there. I don't know. I know didn't paint the Chevy badge. They probably did that, which is it's pretty cool that they actually tampoed on the grill. The wheels aren't too jarring on this one. They're okay. Chevy. But I can, since I recently got the micro machines, micro machines need some better wheels for sure. But yeah, there you go. There's your Blazers. Oh, that's not gonna stay up there. And oh yeah, I've been on a bit of a micro machine spur recently. And next up, he sent me a couple vehicles that he thought I'd restore. And I will definitely be restoring these. They really need it. This is the Ford Thunderbird, all right? Yeah, Thunderbird. From Majorette. Now, I think I have a red one of these. Maybe, I don't even know. So I probably won't paint this one red. I was thinking white. I ran it by him too, and he's like, oh yeah, white would look good. So yeah, I might do white. Yeah, this does say Gambler. It's a kid's toy. I don't know why you're promoting gambling, but okay. And there's your engine, which, again, I don't know why they paint the engine chrome. This car is like a newer vehicle. It's like late 80s, early 90s, right? So I don't think the engine would have that much chrome pieces in there. It'd probably be all black plastic, so I'd probably just paint that black. Steering wheel looks like it's part of that too. It does have typical Majorette suspension. Trailer hitch. I think these bumpers come out a little too far, but I think I can make them work. They might look a bit better when they're black rather than hot pink. Metal base, metal body, and then they got like the brake in between it. Typical Majorette quality. The hood is also metal, if anybody wondering. People are like, I have the hood metal. Yeah, I don't know why it would be plastic. I mean, Matchbox does plastic doors, but, you know. And here is another Majorette model. This is, I don't even know what it is. It's Citroen, isn't it? Yeah. Citroen MX. Don't have a lot of Citroens in my collection. Most of them are newer ones. Is this the... Yeah, Citroen Cat, like the Majorette Citroen Cactus. This one does have an opening hood as well. Of course, this one's black plastic, so that's perfect. Of course, needs some new wheels. This one I might do like a Restoration Plus. I might paint it silver again, because you know, it's not that bad, but it does have a lot of scratches, chips, and it's just overall worn and dull. Especially on the hood, it's all chipped on the hood. So I might do like Restoration Plus. I'll paint it silver, its original color, keep the interior black, but then I'll detail it. Do some tail lights, headlights, and change the wheels. So that's kind of like Restoration Plus. You're putting it back to its original way, but you're going to add a little tiny details to enhance it. And that's the same thing I'm going to do with this. This is the Mercury Sable Wagon. I did not have to look at the base for that. This is a Matchbox casting. A very nice one at that. And when I was trying to get like reference pictures to restore this, a lot of them are this two-tone white and gray. So I'll probably do that again. Just the same thing, Restoration Plus, just like that. I'll do the white and the gray, then I'll do some tail lights and some headlights. And call it a day. And I'll swap the wheels because these wheels do not work. I need like the disc wheels. Probably maybe for that too, I don't even know. But they both have suspension. And of course, like I showed, they're all metal. They're both all metal. The trunk does open on the Matchbox. This one I might have to just mask off the window and then paint the top and the back. I have to clear coat it then too, because my white paint is actually primer. When you're painting white vehicles, I suggest to use primer, because then of course you can clear coat it, but primer won't run. And you know, white spray paint likes to run a lot, and that annoys me, of course, because then you have to start over. So I just use primer because you do very light coats, it sticks, and after like 4 or 5 coats, you got a nice color, that you can now clear coat, and then it doesn't look like primer, it just looks like regular white. But moving on, this here, it's a Vauxhall, right? Vauxhall Astra, but it's also an Opel, does I say Cadet? Cadet? Cadet, yeah, Cadet. Opel Cadet. Cadet. So, was this vehicle, I don't know much about French vehicles. Well, Opel's French, isn't it? A Vauxhall, is Vauxhall Australian? I feel like Vauxhall's Australian. Maybe it's British, I don't know. European vehicles aren't my thing. Especially like the obscure ones like Opel. So I guess this vehicle is rebadged under both brands. But here's your police version. I don't know, what country is this from? Is it an old French police car? Maybe it's even Australian, I don't know. Kind of looks like a Ford in the front. Think about it, like, looks like an Escort. Very cool vehicle from Matchbox. I like the old Matchbox because they did a lot of like European vehicles like this. Because, well, Matchbox is British, so. Something that is totally not British. The Nissan 370Z. Or 300ZX. Where am I getting 300Z from? 350Z. God. This is the 300ZX from the Sandbell Police Department. Where is that located? So this is a DARE vehicle. It's a drug abuse something education, maybe. Maybe it says down there. No. Seized from a drug. Oh, there it is, right on the back. Drug abuse resistance education. Ah, yeah. I could have probably figured out resistance. Seized from a drug dealer. Okay, well, yeah, these DARE vehicles, I don't know if they're still around today, but yeah, that's what they were. They would take vehicles from drug dealers and they would make them police cars to kind of like, well, sort of police cars. I don't know, I thought it was cool. I've seen a couple in person, like, way back in the day, like a Tahoe and stuff. Well, you know, that's just normal stuff. I never saw Nissan Z police cars. But this thing's very nicely detailed for an old Matchbox. What is this? What era were these wheels from? I think this is a little past that era, though. Interesting to know that crossbar is actually metal, because the one I painted does not have that cross piece in it, so it probably broke off. I didn't know it even existed. Let me see. Yeah, is that like a different casting? There's no crossbar on this one. It's unless they actually... Oh, you know what? That's painted. They painted that. Alright, I should probably paint that, actually. Yeah, that's my custom. Okay. I'll probably paint it black. I'm not gonna get out the freaking gray spray paint just to paint that little piece. Yeah, call me lazy, but whatever. Next vehicle. The SV, or the SZ. I know it's the Alfa Romeo, but I just want to see the name of it. The SZ. Not a vehicle. I don't think this was ever sold in the United States, was it? Like the real vehicle? And it almost looked like a concept car, but I believe it was a real vehicle. And yeah, the thing about the Matchbox wheels, they work a little too perfectly for this vehicle, because those are like identical to the real wheels, or the real wheels. He did a little bit of detailing on it. I think he painted the headlights in there. And the, what was it, like, reverse lights. So yeah, this thing's very cool and very unique. Definitely will look good with the other Alfa Romeos. Nice soft suspension. Z had suspension too. Something that surprisingly didn't have suspension. Oh, you guys liking these translations? Or these transitions? Something that did not have suspension, which surprised me, is this. This is a Majorette Toyota FJ. And I've never seen A, these wheels before, and B, this casting like lowered to the ground, because here, like, I'll give you a sneak peek to a video coming next week. They're usually lifted. You see that? And this thing has suspension. It's very stiff, but it's there. So, I don't know. Diecast Car Guru thinks this is an older majorette casting. Base is a bit... Oh, actually, let me say on the back here. Number 277. See, that one's still 277? Yeah, it's still 277. I don't know much about the majorette lines. I watched a video on it years ago, but I don't think I remember anything from it. But I think the lower the number, the older it is. So 277 is the 200 series. So is that series 2 of old majorette? I think it's series 2. So yeah, I guess it's older. But of course, they must reuse the casting because the newer one still says the same thing. But yeah, I've never seen these wheels before from majorette. So I thought that was interesting. This thing's definitely going to need... Probably going to make a window out of it. Or make a window for it. Missing the rear window. We're starting to fill up the area here. But this is... Some of this... Oh, I can move these back, actually. I had them all spaced out. So these, I guess you can say, are the stock vehicles he sent me. But then he sent me some very nice customs. And, you know, I love my customs, but I also love other people's customs. I really want to get a shelf for customs that all my friends have sent. I know I plan to... I need a new shelf for the Volvos because they've outgrown this one. So maybe once I move them, I can start putting customs up there from friends. That'd be cool. Just have them all in one place. Let's take a look what he did. We're going to start, well, since we're already on the topic of old Matchbox, let's start in here with the Supra. This is a Mark III. I don't think they're going to say, because this is, oh no, it's a Celica. I was thinking Celica Supra, but no, it's just a Celica. Very nice. Looks very nice in orange. Is it like 70s? Or 80s. It's 79, so right on the verge there. Definitely a very, you know, common color that Toyota used in this time. The nice bright orange. Yeah, Celicas back then looked really good in orange. Very nice suspension on this one. This one does have the opening doors. Very cool. I feel bad putting my fingerprints on it because I know spray paint's not gonna... I've had my own issues with spray paint, so I gotta be careful. And then I got a nice wheel swap from him, and he detailed it a bit, which is... Well, what is this? This is the 18 Mustang. Yep, 18 Ford Mustang convertible. I actually did not have this release, but I think I like his custom a little bit better. The red with the gold rims is very nice. And of course, he did the black trim around the window and the interior. Looked very good, very good. Of course, it's got your typical taillights and headlights. He did paint the little Mustang in there. Very nice model. Well, actually, no, you know how I feel about this casting. The front's a bit, but what he did, the custom work, is very nice. But I think everybody can unanimously agree that Matchbox kind of butchered the front end of this. Well, not really butchered. It's fine almost, but it's just flat. But boom, that thing looks very nice. Might actually stick that one with the other Mustangs because that would look good with them. Especially the red hardtop. I have the hardtop and then this is about the same color, so I think they look good together. Next up, we got the Cadillac CTS, which is funny because I still have the Cadillac Series 1 over here. I think this is probably the same one. He just got an extra and painted it. But in this very, like... Is it, like, gold or, like... It's like a goldish, champagne-ish color. I think it looks very good for a Cadillac. Very nice taillights. Headlight details. I think he was scared to do the grille. I don't blame him. I'm probably crazy enough to do that, but I don't want to ruin it. Because I don't think I can remove Sharpie off of this if I do try to do it. Because I know I'm going to make mistakes. That's That's very tedious right there. And I know in most vehicles you can remove Sharpie from paint with an expo marker. Like you remove decals. If you ever make a mistake on detailing a vehicle, you can remove the details with an expo marker. But customs is a little bit different because the Sharpie likes to bleed right into the spray paint. So when you do something on there, it's usually not going to come off, and it does, the expo marker will probably stain it. So that's why you got to be very careful with customs. But, you know, if it's a regular release, like say I was detailing the Alpha here, and I was doing the door, and I kind of messed it up, I could expo it right off, and yeah. If it was like a white or yellow car, it probably wouldn't work, because the expo would bleed right into that. Or, not the expo, the Sharpie. So the expo marker would do absolutely nothing. But that's my little rant on the mastering the expo marker technique with Matchbox Man. It's a documentary. And boom, a Honda E. This casting, very nice. And I really like it in this gray color. Wonder if we'll see Matchbox do it. And that's another funny thing that Diecast Car Guru kind of predicts Hot Wheels and Matchbox, like accidentally. He'll do a custom and all of a sudden they'll show it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they see his idea and like, we should do a gray one. This is probably like the same gray that I'd have to use for the trim on there. Very nice. The paint came out very smooth on this one. I guess it's just that electric car sleekness to it. Kind of just wraps it all in there. And the multi-spokes actually really work on this thing. I like that. The chrome multi-spokes with the darker gray. Very nice. And then, oh, actually I forgot that we had some carded stuff. And I have a, oh yeah, he sent this Auto World Ford F-150 that I'm going to end up fixing. But I was kind of having a little fun with it because the thing that was wrong with it is that the wheels were kind of cracked and they were falling right off. So they did fall off. I'm going to glue them. But I was kind of having fun and I kind of just taped some wheels to the bottom of it. Make it lifted. That's like all the trucks around here. They have big wheels. You know, I didn't realize I was in the country, but yeah. I don't know. I thought that was funny. But I actually was playing around because I was thinking about putting those like horrible. Yeah, you know what? These wheels, because they remind me a lot of the Ford F-150 wheels on the Auto World. I was thinking about putting those on my Mysto Ford F-150, and just to see how it looked, I put the Auto World ones on there, and I think that's pretty good. So I'll be putting the Matchbox ones on here. These ones will be going back to the Auto World. I was just doing some testing, and it worked. So I will put the Matchbox wheels on that thing. The Auto World will be restored, and everything will be good. But I got a couple carded things to show, but before I do that, we got 3 last customs. It is the story of the 3 hard bodies. Now, the Nissan hard body has to be my favorite. No, one of my favorites, if not my favorite Matchbox model of the current era. The past couple years, I should say. And I know Diecast Car Guru likes it a lot, and he does customs on them. Oh, ow, that was my leg. He does customs on them all the time. So we got this very nice silver one. I like that he uses the reflective chrome on these ones. Because, you know, that stuff ain't cheap, and, you know, if he's using the reflective chrome on here, then he really likes it too. It's just a beautiful model. They got the size of this thing right, and I know I'll say that all the time. You're like, yeah, you say that all the time. Yes, I do. Because it's lovely. It's a very nice model. Looks good in silver. Oh, God. Looks good in silver. I should probably hold it with 2 hands. But he does colors that really work on this vehicle. Like those, you know, those unique. Because the hard body was a very, you know, truck. It was a I guess you could say sport truck. So it came in all these fun colors, and I think the purple really works for this. Very nice. But I guess my favorite has to be the green. Look at this metal flake green. That's awesome. Bam. There's the loose stuff. Couple carded vehicles. Actually, this one was carded, but I opened it. Let me get out of the box. Thought I was done with the majorettes, but I forgot about this one. Where's my toothpick? I don't know where it is. This is the WRC Hyundai I20 Coupe. And I gotta say, the details on this one are very nice. And no, I kind of had said to him, like, I don't think I even have a Hyundai in my collection. I don't know what he's talking about. I think he said something about a vehicle he was hoping Hot Wheels or Matchbox would do, and I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't even know where that conversation was. But I told him at some point that I don't even think I have a Hyundai in my collection. And, you know, they are very obscure, especially in diecast. You don't see many of them. Kia's too. I mean, Hot Wheels did the Stinger, but that's kind of gonna happen. I really want someone to do the Carnival. That'd be very nice. I do like the new Carnivals. But yeah, I just kind of said to him, oh yeah, I don't even have a Hyundai in my collection. And he sends this one. He's like, now you do. But originally when I saw these, I had thoughts like, oh, I'm going to make it stock. Like, this is before he sent me it. I was like, oh, I'm going to make it stock. And that's why I kind of opened it. I wanted to see if it was possible to make it stock. And it is. But it would be much harder than I thought. I thought I could just chop these fenders off and there'd be more metal behind there. But it's actually all hollow up there in the fender, which I didn't think about because of the suspension. The wheel goes up there, especially in the back here. See, look at that. It's all hollow up there. So, and I guess they do that for the suspension. But I might have to leave just a sliver of it, just so I don't, like, make the wheel gaps larger than than they are. And if I do, I might just have to, like, JB weld it, just fill it in there and sand it down. But yeah, I think it would be very hard to make this thing stock. But it's not impossible. And I think I'm up for the challenge. Though this thing is beautifully detailed. I love the front end of this thing. So, of course, the headlights are already lensed. There is a Hyundai window pattern, which I think maybe would look cool. The wing is also on here, but I think that could be chopped off really easily. It's not much holding it on there. I could use this wing on something else, too, if I go to make, like, another rally vehicle. So there's the WRC. I'm not going to put the carded cars up here because I'm not taking up more space. So we got a couple Dodges here, actually. Here is the Dodge Durango, brand new model for 2022. Kind of zoom it out there. This thing's a beast. It's heavy. Look at that card out. Bam. This thing is very nice. So I'll be opening this up Saturday, actually, because now I have everything I need from the Matchbox Mix 1, so I'll be opening all those Saturday. Then we got the new Dodge set that's out. I got the 2018 Dodge Charger. He helped me get the 3 that I wanted. I wanted the Monaco because the one I have is not stock, or not stock, it's not original. It's banged up. It's not mint, I should say. So I kind of want that as a placeholder until I can actually get original one, like with the extra light bar. The Dodge truck is a repeat of the first edition. The Viper is a repeat of the Target exclusive, but that and that are the Coronet and the Charger are brand new colors. So those are the two I want. And actually, this thing kind of matches the Mustang a little bit. I think I'm gonna match the hard top a little more with the chrome wheels. But yeah, I collect this casting. I love it, and it's like every time they'll give it like a New York license plate. I know it's not. It just says Matchbox, but it looks like a New York license plate, and like the other versions had it too. So it's kind of funny. And then, kind of last vehicle to wrap up this package, is the Matchbox Moving Parts Subaru Brat. Probably one of Diecast Car Guru's favorite Matchbox models ever. And I don't blame them. This thing is beautiful. They did a very nice job on this. I know some of the moving parts, yeah, this packaging is so hard. I'll be opening it soon. I know. Some of the Matchbox moving parts vehicles don't come out that well. I'm talking about the FJ, but they did a heck of a job on this one, and it is perfect. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I can't put the carded stuff there. But, and he also sent me this very nice drawing of a modern Subaru Brat, which is kind of something. One day I was like, oh, I wonder what a modern Subaru Brat would look like, and I just drew it up and I showed him, and he was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Then, that's mine. Put a surfboard in the back just for him. But he did his like Cherokee style, you know, that Japanese style with like the big wheels. It's very nice. I like how he put all the detail in the headlights. I usually don't do that. No, I kind of did. I put the LED in there, but that was it. Yeah, very nice, very nice. But boom, what a package. And that's all I got. Well, I told you that was it. But thank you very much, Diecast Car Guru, for this. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye.